Hey, what's good? What's going on, people? It is one of your favorite coaches, which is LaRhonda Johnson. My husband and I are relationship and self-help coaches. And so today I have my daughter with me. We're going to talk about girl code. Just like they have bro code. Hold on. I'm going to turn my light up because I sure enough cannot see. Okay. And this is for everybody to join in. Feel free to talk about what you want to talk about. Say what you're going to say. I want to know how you feel about that. How do you feel about the girl code? Or put in the comments too, because some people haven't even heard of the girl code. It's just like the guy code, where you just talk about certain things amongst each other. You look out for each other. All these different things. What you got to say about it?
I think girl code is definitely like almost like a test of loyalty, or like kind of like an unspoken like list of things that are like, okay, if you do this or if you don't do this, then like you're loyal to us. So like, I don't know. It's kind of a test of loyalty in my opinion.
Okay. So wait a minute, did I even introduce your name? I just said my daughter, didn't I? This is our baby girl, Rakale,
Hi.
aka Rocky. So yeah, so she joined. I was like, hey, join me tonight, or will you join me tonight to talk about this girl code? Because as you can see, we both are girls.
We definitely know about the codes.
Yes. And also, like, even though we're a mother and daughter, is that we still have that girl code going on as well. So, like, if I go to the store and I buy too much, she ain't gonna tell on me. Is that right?
Yeah. Vice versa.
Or she'll help me hide some stuff. I'm like, hide this in your room for, a day or two or a week. Yeah, all that stuff. But yeah, so we want to talk about girl code. Like, what is girl code? Oh, and shout out. Let me let y'all see my shirt. It says Sisters That Glow. And this is part of our women's coaching program. That's what it's called. It's called Sisters That Glow, which is give, learn, overcome, and win. So where can you buy this at? Our website, which is www.hlcoaching.coach/ or like the little, is that like a slash?
I'll say slash.
Shop
what else they call it.
dash online. Anyway, just go to www.hlcoaching.coach and just click on shop and you will see it, which is HLC merch shop. So yeah, so we have that on there. We have men, we have couples. So go ahead and buy, go shop and buy. And while you're in there, go ahead and sign up for coaching as well. So yes, so throw that out there, promo. But yes, absolutely love my shirt. So anyway, shout out to my girl Angie, Glitz and Glam. She always there. She always got something different all the time. I'm always ordering from her. This is one of her necklaces that I bought from her, and so it has the matching earrings. So Angie, Glitz and Glam, or Angela. Yes, thank you, girl. So anyway, all the promos, shout outs, all of that. So we want to talk about girl code, and that's part of girl code too as well, is that helping each other out, supporting each other. So I support her all the way with her jewelry collection. So I'm always ordering, as I say, from her. Often, sometimes I have to like turn my notification off or block it, swipe it off my phone, because I absolutely love jewelry. So that's part of it, supporting each other. So support may look like buying stuff. Support may be like you going through some situations. You need to be there for each other.
I know for me, like, because I'm a young adult, and so like having friends who are in activities, or like in high school, when I had friends, I would go to their events and stuff like that. And some of my friends would come to my events, or just now that we're like actual adults, when we have like parties or something, like a sorority event or something, like we'll go to, support each other. And I think that's really cool. So, yeah.
Yeah. So girl code go way back. As she said, she's a young adult. So even when she was in high school, she was out there supporting her friends and just doing what she can do to be like, hey, I got your back. So I really want to hear from you ladies, or either some gentlemen that's out there that may know about the girl code and just like, I want to hear like what you think about the girl code. Have you ever experienced the girl code being broken before, and how you felt about that? So give me a thumbs up, a high, some comments in there, because I want to talk about this. This is like interacting, okay? Interacting.
Yeah.
Okay,
interactive.
Yeah. Right now, because usually I get on here and we talk and then we just be like, boom. But this is something I want to talk about. I want to talk about the support. I want to talk about some of the rules there is about girl code. And also, while you on there, please share this. Like, go ahead and share this on your page. Share, love, like, and all of that. So some of the things, as we was talking about, is that the support. So you encouraging each other. So you encouraging, uplifting. You like, I got your back. Hopefully you got my back.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like even when we at the store and something go down, or we out in public or whatever and this and that, although she may be quiet, is that don't mess with her mama. Yeah. She gonna get you real good. She got that LaRhonda that would come out, and that Howard that would come out and be like, she got that protective mode. Like, no. Like, I may be quiet, but don't test me. Don't test me on that. But we are supposed to be there for each other. Like, even me, as being her mom, sometimes I have to step out that mom role and look at her as a young woman. And our older daughter, I have to step back out that mom mode and look at her like as a young woman and support her one-on-one. That's part of that girl code, to uplift her, making sure she's staying uplifted, because I do that anyway as a parent, but encourage, letting her know, like, I still got your back. Even though you are an adult, you may got your own life going on, you got your own goals, you got all this stuff going on, is that mama still got your back, but I have your back also as a woman. So I still have to guide her and help her along the way, or as she's starting to experience all these different things, because she's what you at, sophomore in college?
Something like that.
Yes. Oh, she does just say something like that. So
I'm in college.
So definitely, yeah. So another thing is, what's said between us is between us. So that's not for you to be like, oh,
that is a big one.
Oh, so you just sitting there, you listening to everything that I'm telling you about somebody. I'm venting. You know, she may have done me wrong, but that may be somebody that you kind of like as a friend, or just in your little circle, or your square, or your little triangle. I don't know what they in, but you know this person, and you go back and you tell them what I said and how I felt about them and all this different stuff. That is like, no, that is a girl code that's been broken. We are there to help each other. Like, when you are venting, you got something off your chest. And I know some people may call it gossip. Oh, you gossiping. But how many people need to vent about certain things that people may be doing wrong to them, or something that they going through, and they need to tell that person? We're there to help each other. It's not for you to be like, ooh, girl, did you know she going through a bad marriage, or this is what she got going on in her marriage or her relationship, or just in her life? Did you know that she taking medication because she been depressed, or she's whatever, and this and that, she got anxiety? That is not for you to tell nobody. That was between you and her. People like that, you need to be like, cut. It doesn't mean that they are bad people. They just may not be good people, or a good friend to you, or somebody that you can confide in. They don't broke that code. Nope. I'm only going to give you like a little, I'm going to be there to help you, but, it's going to be like, with all my information. So, yeah. Have you experienced that before?
I have definitely been there. Not anytime recently, thank goodness, but definitely in high school. I had a group of friends, and I trusted them probably a little too much. And anybody who knows me knows that I do not trust people easily. So for me to trust these girls and like literally call them my best friends was a huge deal for me. And we ended up getting to a certain point in high school where I would tell one person something and then find out that they started saying all these things to other people that I told them in private. And another thing for me is that I'm a very like loyal human being. Like when it comes to my friends and family, like I am like so loyal, like a dog. Like it's weird, like but like dogs are super loyal to their human. But like, I'm a super loyal person to my friends and family. And so if you tell me something in private, I'm not going to go sneak and tell somebody unless it's like something dumb, like, oh, I like snuck a candy or something, like whatever. But like, so when I tell somebody something, I don't want them to talk about that to someone else. And I experienced that, and I am no longer friends with those people. Not because they weren't bad people, they were not bad people, they just weren't good friends for me. And, you know, I had to learn that lesson the hard way and multiple times. And I'm a better person for it, though, because now I have friends that I actually trust and I can actually tell things to, and they actually keep it to themselves, which is nice. So definitely be careful who you tell things to. And to those people who do tell other people's, your friends' business, it will get back to them. So, like, just keep your girl code, you know? Because, like, it's going to get back to them regardless. Either way, whether somebody else tells them or you just end up slipping and being like, oh, yeah, I told this person this. Like, and, you know, and it's so crazy because it even happened in front of my face a couple times. And I was like, yeah, no. So, like, those are definitely some red flags to be looking out for because girl code is important. You know, some people don't think so, but I think it's important. So,
yeah. Definitely. Yes, I've even experienced that even as an adult. Even as an adult and as a young woman, just somebody coming up to me like, oh, did you hear about such and such? And I'm just standing there like listening. Although they may have told me, is that I'm not going to tell them that you told me and we've been talking about that. I'm just going to go along. But also I'm going to be like, I'm going to tell you too, like, girl, like, you don't need to be telling people business like that. Like, that is not your place to tell somebody else's business. Like, does she know that you telling her business? Then no, that's a cutoff. And it's been times, yes, I done had to tell the other person, like, that is not a person that you need to tell your business to. Like, it's not about me snitching or anything like that, but I don't want that person to continue to get hurt or for their information to continue to be out there and then it's just everywhere. Then you looking like, I knew that this information was out there. I knew other people was talking about them, but I didn't say nothing to my friend about it so that she can stop talking to that person. Not to like, be like, that's a bad person, don't talk to them no more, this is what they do, because that's your choice if you choose not to talk to them no more or give them information. So if you continue to give them information after that and you just like, oh, I'm gonna keep trusting them, that's your business, not mine. I felt like as a friend, as a woman, part of their girl code, I let you know and I warned you ahead of time, but you that's up to you at that point. Nope, never. So another one, no guy over my friend. So choosing a guy over your friend. That means like dumping, like I'm dumping my like dates that we had, like me and my girls supposed to be going out, but I'm gonna choose my dude. Like when it was already set up. Like it's cool if you had nothing set up and your dude was just like, hey, what you doing today? And then your girl's kind of like, hey, what you doing today? Like, nah, I can't hang out. Like, me and my dude about to do something. That's something totally different. But if you don't plan something with your girls and your dude just happen to call and you can pick another day with your dude, you can pick another day to go out with him, then, you know, like, your girl's going to be there for you. I mean, if you got some really good friends, they going to be there for you no matter what. That guy may go and then you just left like, what am I gonna do? Because what you done to your friends, you just kind of like keep leaving them out. You spending more time with him than you spending with them, and you're not having that balance between friendship and relationship with your boyfriend. That can damage it. So you need to find that balance. Like, okay, if you gotta pencil them in, put it in your calendar, hey girl, so when y'all go out one night, be like, okay, so when we gonna plan the other one, so that you already know it's already planned, and let your dude know, hey, me and my girls going out on Saturday, so we going out at 8. If you know, I would like to do something with you because we ain't spending no time all week. So can we do lunch? Can we do some brunch? What can we do before I go out with my girls or pick a whole nother weekend? That's how you solve that one, and then you ain't gonna have too much conflict. Honest advice and tell me when I'm wrong. I know as women, sometimes we don't want to hear the truth, you know, and it hurts to hear the truth sometimes, and to hear it from a friend or from a relative, from somebody that we're close to, about something that we've done, it hurts a different way from a stranger saying something that you're doing wrong, or that you said wrong. It comes out different. You may get defensive in a different way. Like, go off. You ain't got nothing to do with me. You don't even know me. All that, you going in about all of that. But then when your friends or like a close relative tell you something about yourself, tell you when you're wrong about something, it'll come off where it just hit your heart. And it's like, you ever had that child, you say something to them and they just started crying, but then like if the other parent say something, they just like, okay. They still running around, they still doing all kind of stuff, and all the one other parent just telling them to stop, and they just like, they just start bawling. So it's about who it's coming from, because you know what's coming from love. If they telling you that you're wrong about something, that's right there, nothing but love. And if you continue to do the same thing, and then you want to call them like, I'm locked up, can you bail me out because I can't fight, or I did this and I did that and I got caught, that's pretty much on you. Because I already been telling you to stop clowning, stop doing all this stuff, grow up, get over it, all this other stuff. You continue to do what you want to do, but also give that honest advice. Like, if they're going through something, or they, just trying to correct them. Like, I just want to give you some little advice about something. Like, I think you need to do this a lot less, do this a lot more than you do it. Because it's going to ruin your life, or you're going to be mad about whatever. That's like, even like an outfit.
Yes. I feel like another like huge thing going along with that is do not correct your friends in public. A lot of girls think it's cute, especially when they're around guys, to correct their friends in public when they were just all in private, and they could have just easily said what they had to say when they were in private with each other. So, like, if you're that type of person who will correct your friend in public without correcting them in private first, you are just not a good person to be around, because it's just rude. It's just mean. Because, like, say, like, your friend's outfit looks terrible or see-through, and you realize that before you leave the house, but then you decide to say something after you leave the house, I would be upset at you. Because it's like, why didn't you tell me that 30 minutes ago we were at the house? So make sure you're getting your priorities straight and correcting them first in private, because then even if something does happen, like, not the whole world doesn't need to know that, and everybody in public doesn't need to know that, because it's really embarrassing. And especially if it's like a heart-to-heart kind of thing, like, do it in private first, at least.
Yeah, and don't get on the bandwagon if somebody else starts talking about them out in public and letting them have it like, oh, girl, you shouldn't wear that outfit. And you like, oh, girl, I know you shouldn't. I told you shouldn't. You just, and like.
And don't go to social media.
Yeah.
Especially nowadays, so many people hop on social media first, and especially Facebook people. I go on Facebook just to watch, like, my aunts and other people just literally hop on there first. And I know they didn't talk to the person first, because they'll be like, this person or some people need to blah, blah, blah. And it's like,
subliminal messages.
I'm like, you could have just added them, tagged them next time, because, like, you could have just told them that over the phone or in person. And, like, just don't do that. That's just so mean.
Yeah. Just don't do it. I feel like this. If you can't say it to the person, like in private, to their face or whatever, a phone call, if you can't say that to them, but then you want to go to social media, that's kind of like that's another
red flag.
It's like, come on, regardless if they friends or relatives or another female, it's like, come on, like, we got to be more mature than that to go on social media and begin to talk about just different people. But yeah, just being honest. But even with the outfit, like, if they telling you, most of the time, even if we at the store, we trying on something, we want the honest to God truth about how we look in the outfit. If I'm like, me and my daughter, I'll be like, hold on, what I look like? Like, hold on, let me suck in my stomach, or let me suck it out. Like, what do I really look like in this outfit, and tell me the truth? Because I don't want to be thinking I'm cute in this outfit, and then I'm looking a mess. I got people talking about me, because sometimes that happens. You may feel like this look good on me, And it's okay if you feeling confidence in it. You don't care what nobody else say. You're not necessarily looking for nobody's advice. But if I'm ask me personally, if I am asking you, girl, what do I look like? What my outfit look like? Or if I'm asking my husband, I want my husband to tell me the truth too. Okay? I know that men, they say, no, do not tell your wife the truth if you feel like it's not appropriate. I'll be telling my husband, like, I'll skip him and I'll be like, I'll go to my daughter, like, okay, that's tell me what this look like. Does this go? And she'll be like, yay or nay. And I'm like, okay, cool. My husband like, why'd you change? I'm like, because I just asked a woman, a female, and she was like, no, she gonna tell me the truth on what I look like for real. So that's one of them. Not dating each other exes. Yikes. Some people may be comfortable with that. But that is part of one of the girl codes of not dating each other exes. Like, I've known people. I've seen movies. I've seen reality shows. I've seen it on social media where people are like, yeah, she asked me she asked me if it was okay if she dated my ex, and I told her, yeah, but now you pissed because she did. Because you gave her permission. Nah, we ain't doing that. I feel like y'all don't share so much stuff together. And most of the time, if that's your friend, y'all close, or a relative or anything like that, and y'all are close, and y'all been sharing information, maybe been like relationship information about what's been privately going on between you and that guy. And all of a sudden, it can be years later on. And you decide, I'm going, we talking, it's been a while, y'all ain't been together. I just feel like that's just too personal. I wouldn't want to be kissing the same guy.
I just feel like you probably would have had an agenda from the beginning. I don't know. Like, that's just me. I feel like even if it is like years later, I feel like you probably had this whole agenda of wanting him this whole time when I was with him. I don't know. I don't have an ex personally, so like I can't really speak on that. But I do know that I would not want my friends dating my ex. I don't care if it was a bad breakup or not. But thankfully, I have friends that have all different types of taste in men. So yeah, I'm good there.
And y'all got that code, that girl code, definitely. So even with you being single, it ain't like you would kind of like if a guy try to, that they've dated. No. Or like even me, even in my younger years, if you had talked to a guy and y'all just had long conversation, y'all was just on the phone, just whatever, crushing on each other, this and that, and it don't even have to be nothing sexually, but the fact that y'all were engaged in conversation and it kind of got a little deep and all that other stuff, I don't think I want to have that. No, I don't think I want to have a conversation with you.
Because I know all y'all's details. Like I've helped write some of my friends' text messages. I don't want to date their ex or that guy. Like that's weird. Because like I don't know. I just feel like it's weird.
And I feel like the guy's just going down the line of friends. That's how I would feel too. Like, oh, okay, so me and Sue ain't work out, so. Let me see what she working with. Let me see if she give me a try. Like, no, I don't work out well. Yeah,
I've seen it.
Yeah, I don't want that. And then that was one of the things that kind of sparked this whole thing about girl code, because if anybody watched Real Housewives of Atlanta, and my girl Portia on there, I do love her. She goofy. I've watched the show a few times, a couple seasons or so, but. Apparently, she started going with a guy, or now she's engaged to a guy that's to a friend of hers. Like they met through him, but then her and the girl became friends, and so now they are engaged after they had divorced. Like it's just crazy. No, so people are just kind of like shunning her a little bit and just kind of throwing that out there. Like, what the heck? Like, what happened to the girl code? Like, yes, what happened to the girl code? Because this girl done invited you into our house before. I'm pretty sure when y'all went out for drinks, going out together, she done told you some stuff about dude. And you already know about dude. So if you knew him in the beginning, why didn't you hop on him a long time ago? Like, I don't know how long that she have known him, but long enough. Some way, like no, like that's me choking somebody. Like no, But that's just me. Don't walk or go home separately from a party. If you are going to a party together, do not just leave your girl because you can't find her. Do not allow your girl to go in a room by herself with some dude. You always, like, even when I was younger and I went out and stuff, I made sure I stuck with my girls. I made sure if we went to parties, making sure that, hey, if y'all went upstairs, I'm standing by the door at the top of the steps. Like, I am making sure that I have eye contact to know where you at all times. For one, especially if you're driving and I'm not driving, you're not about to leave me at the party. But I feel like it's a sense of responsibility to make sure that we both get home safe and sound. So no issues, no whatever. We just had a good time and we go back home.
Yes, that is a big one. As a young adult, I have been on both sides of this situation where I have been left by friends in high school twice. Twice. Two different friend groups actually. Although they were all kind of connected, it was still like separate. And I wasn't like, I'm not a scared type of person because like I'm like, okay, I at least knew where I was, but it was still just the fact that the people that I was with were no longer with me and didn't care that I was no longer with them. That was a problem. Mm-hmm. And then the other side, I now have better friends. If anybody's wondering, I do have better friends now. But last year I went to a Halloween party with some of my friends in Columbus, and they are so amazing because they were like, before we leave this house, we're sharing our locations with each other so that just in case for whatever reason we're separate, I have your location. But I mean, not at any point were we like not at the house at the same time. But we constantly kept checking on each other like, hey, you good? Awesome, sweet. Like, hey, blah, blah, blah. Like we constantly were on it, making sure no matter how much we were hanging out with other people or like having to drink or whatever, it didn't matter. Because we were constantly just making sure, like, hey, you good? Like, yeah, we had our location shared with each other, making sure we were each where we said we were going to be. And so, like, that was super important. Like, that's great. Like, make sure you have friends like that. Because if you don't, it'll come to bite you in the butt. And I've definitely been on that side, so.
Or if they drunk and you know that, and they fighting you and all of that, get they butts in the car. In the Uber, a cab, your car, if you sober, like, make sure that they do not just stay there at the party. They can be mad at that moment, but then they gonna love on you and appreciate that you took care of them in the morning once they are sober. So, that's one. Notify each other if something that's out of place. Let me tell you, sometimes my kids be like, Mama. But if you see my tag sticking out in the back of my shirt, that right there, I don't know how many people have that, I don't know. I don't want to call it an OCD, but just, or just like that little thing that just gets you. You're like, when the people's tag are sticking out, like, I don't care if it's male or female, little kid, it don't matter. Like, I want to tuck it back in. Because first of all, you might not want people to know your size or the brand. You may be like, got a fake Gucci sign on your shirt, but then your t-shirt is really a Hanes. Like, you don't want none of that stuff to be out there. But I just feel like because that's not where it was supposed to be, then I'm gonna tell you. Or if your collar is flipped up and nobody is telling you, just walking around and it's just flipped up in the back or tucked in, just tell each other.
Now, for females, the biggest thing is if it's that time of the month and you didn't know it. Oh. And it's showing. I don't care if you're a stranger or not. Help a girl out because that is so embarrassing and every girl knows that. That is so embarrassing. Whether you're at home and you wake up or like your significant other's house and wake up or like your friend's house and wake up and it's like, oh, what the heck? Yeah, help a girl out because that's embarrassing. And never let any female walk around knowing that she didn't know that she's started that time of the month. So
yeah, and another helpful thing about that too, if you know your girl, because sometimes, because we talk as women, we be like, girl, it's that time. Like, if y'all going out, what my friends probably don't know, they gonna know now if they see this video. But I would check just to make sure, like, even if they don't ask me, I would still check, like, when they walking or getting up or getting out the car, I would still check just to make sure. Because sometimes we think we are covered, but then we're not, like as far as making sure that we got the right stuff on. And sometimes it just be an accident. And it's like, you know, yeah. And I've been on that side too, where I'm at the store. And the lady is like, she already all in the store. How many people went past her? And I seen a group of people, like it was like 2 or 3 women together, and I seen them like talking about her. Like he kept looking and whispering, and then I'm like, what the heck? So I ended up like trying to get closer so I can see what's going on. Like, why they talking about this lady? I'm thinking like maybe her outfit, maybe something had to be out of place, or maybe she was just ugly. I don't know. But I was being nosy trying to figure out why. And she happened to have a spot on the back of her dress. Why the heck? And I said it out loud. Why did y'all not tell her she's a woman? You are women. Why would you not tell her and you just allow her to walk around in this store like that? That's very ignorant. So I kindly tapped the lady on the shoulder, and she was just like, and I say, excuse me, ma'am, just real quiet in her, you know, like whispered to her, like, you got a spot on the back of your pants. And she was like, huh? She was so embarrassed. I even gave her my jacket. I had a jacket on that day. I gave it to her so she can just wrap it around herself. It didn't matter if she gave it back to me or whatever. All I did was just, once she got out, I just folded it up. You know, I didn't wait next to the bathroom, but close enough where she can still see me. And I just folded up my jacket, took it home and washed it. Yeah, I probably could have threw it away or whatever, but she didn't sit on it or whatever. And I like my jacket. So you wash it and it's clean. So, that, you know, making sure we looking out for each other. Or I've seen even in church, somebody coming out of church, we at church and they coming out the bathroom and they dress is tucked in. They done came up the steps into the sanctuary, getting ready to sit down. How the heck do you not know? Nobody's seen her. The ushers, the people on the back row, did not tell her that her skirt was tucked inside of her pantyhose and her panties. Like, what the heck? Come on, look out for each other. As women, look out for each other. That's all we need. That's what we asking for. Looking out for each other. I got your back. What's it say? Brothers keeper, sisters keeper, all of that. Oh yeah, we talked about, you know, just allowing each other to vent. That's pretty much what we kind of doing right now. Kind of venting, I don't know. But we just educating you on just that girl code, some of the stuff. There's so many different things and rules that we have made up as women that we seen that help uplift each other, help encourage each other, help build each other up, but also empower each other to make sure there's no division. There's so much competition between women nowadays. It's ridiculous. Whether people are getting BBLs, so people going anywhere to go get them done, and they getting jacked up by these doctors and everything. They thinking they getting this good deal, and people just want their body to be a certain way because the image out there in the world, social media, all of that, celebrities is that all this little small waist and all of that. So people are just going to extreme measures to do what they have to do to get to that body style or whatever figure. Love yourself. Definitely love yourself. I mean, I've struggled with my weight up and down. I've been skinny. I mean, let me go back because I've been small. So like 100 some pounds. I've been 130. I've been 120. I've been 140. I've been 180. I've been 200. So struggling, going through all of that back and forth. There's been times where I'm frustrated because I can't fit my clothes. I'm frustrated because my clothes don't look right on me. I feel like now I got to wear Spanx and girdles, as my mom used to call them. My grandma now, we call them Spanx now, which is cute word, Spanx, or shapers. So when you have all that stuff and then you still feeling like, my body is out of shape. So I've been through them stages. And then I've been through the stage of where I'm at now. It's like, it is what it is. Either I'm going to do something about it, like eat better, exercise if I need to exercise, or I'm just going to love the skin that I'm in, whatever. Like, love the thickness, the thinness, because some people don't like being thin, so they eat a lot of food and they burning up calories and like, I can't gain weight because they want to be a certain size. But love yourself no matter what. Love yourself, love each other, encourage each other as a woman. Remember, don't be breaking these girl codes, and check on each other. Like, even if it's a text message, like, once a month, every other month or whatever. Or even if you seen them on social media, throw a little thing out there and put a comment. If you haven't seen them on social media, because I've done that before too. Like, I know, especially on Facebook, where you don't see some people's stuff until like a couple weeks later. And I'm like, oh, I forgot about that person. Like, I don't know. It's all about how they be controlling everything. And then some people, you see them all day long. And you're like, why am I keep... They stuff is like on my feed, like boom, 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 boom. And then it looks like I'm liking all their stuff on their page. But no, it's just set up in my feed like that. So checking up on each other. So I've done that before, like making... comment on there like, hey lady, just checking up on you. Hey, like, hey, how's it going? Or I message you on Messenger like, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Or I'm asking somebody else, hey, I don't know if you talked to so-and-so, but just let them know I was thinking about them. Like, you ain't got to give me no details on how what's going on in their life and why they ain't been on social media or why I haven't seen them in a while. Just be like, I just let them know, here's my number, you know, if they decide they want to call. But check up on each other. Check up on each other and love on each other. Support each other. All of that. So remember, the girl code, don't break it. Don't break it. Break it. Break it. Don't break it. Again, I'm loving my jewelry. This is from my girl, Angie, Glitz and Glam, which I appreciate. I love jewelry, so I'm always shopping with her. This is the earrings that go with it, so I love it. Got my little pearls, and I got my gold going on. Love, love, love. And this is my first set of like pearl earrings that I had. I felt like it was a little me because it had that in there too. Like I could still dress it up, dress it down, whatever. However, so yeah. And then my shirt. This is one of our designer, one of our brand shirts for our women's collection, which is STG, meaning Sisters That Glow, Give, Learn, Overcome, and Win. And that's what we do as women. Yes, we do. So I love you all. Go shop. Go shop on there. Shop, shop, shop. We got stuff for men, women, and couples. So go shop. That's www.hlcoaching.coach. And let me hear from y'all. Tell me what y'all think about the sister code. Like, if y'all gone through some stuff, some mess, and you like, yeah, girl, I done been through that stuff too. Like, yeah, this is what happened to me. Like, let me hear what's going on. And if you got questions, like, I have a friend, or I know this is going on, but I need some advice. What should I do? And I have not covered it, or my daughter, Rocky, has not covered it. Like, please, in the comments, go ahead and leave a message in the comments, or, you know, shoot us a little message somewhere on Messenger on our business page and just say, hey, I got a question, but I just want a private question, you know, like a private answer to my question. Definitely, we're not going to leave you out there. Definitely, we will go ahead and answer that for you because we want each other to grow and glow. Thank you all for watching, and we will talk with y'all later. Please love, like, and share our video.
Bye.
Bye.